Hey everybody, it's Ice Cold Gamer here, and we're back for episode number 27 of our NHL 24 Be a Pro Career Mode series with the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's our final episode of the regular season. We are 79 games in. There's 3 games left. We have 49 goals, 50 assists for 99 points. So if we can get 50 goals, that would be fantastic. But for individual accolades, that's the only thing that really is even on our mind. When it comes to the playoff push, it's tough here. Nylander's still hurt. Brody's back from injury. Samsonov is not hurt. The Leafs just actually chose to play well those last 2 games against the Devils. Whatever, I'm not asking questions, but if we look at the playoff race, that loss against the Devils does hurt because it looks like now we really need the Bruins to lose a game. Probably 2, since our first game of this episode is against the league-leading Detroit Red Wings, so that's going to be tough if we want home ice advantage. But right now, we are still ahead of the Panthers with a game in hand, so that's a good thing. We do play the Panthers this episode. If we could beat the Panthers, I'm pretty sure that would lock us into the playoffs. If you look at the Eastern Conference in regards to the wild card, the Devils are still 2 points ahead of us, but if we were to win that game in hand we have on them, we would actually jump them, so that would make us even more secure in a wild card spot if that were to happen. We're also tied with the Capitals, who have the second wild card spot at the moment. We do have the regulation win tiebreaker over them. So yeah, that's about where it's at. I don't know how long Nylander is going to be out for. He's still out. I hope he can come back soon. Let's see how the sim treats us here against the league-leading Detroit Red Wings. I'm not expecting it to be too good here. We're actually up 2-1. Holmberg, who scored 2 goals against the Devils in the last video, has 2 goals in this one to start. And then Knies and Domi make it 4-1. So the Leafs really putting out their best effort here to try and clinch a playoff spot. Let's see if we can finish the job. All right, hopping into the third period here against the Detroit Red Wings. We are up by 3 goals with 20 minutes left in this one. Can we hang on? Matthews finds us streaking in. We're going to try and make it 5-1. We're not able to quite put it away. Kind of stuck on the sidewall here. We're able to get up to the point. Our shot, not quite tipped by Bertuzzi. He just kind of stops it. Riley's shot goes wide. Goes to spare. Over to Sider. Over to the Brinkett. The Brinkett over the red line. Now into the Leafs end. Knocked off the puck by Riley. Riley finds us here. We're going to try and skate up. We're going to find Bertuzzi on the wing. Bertuzzi knocked down. We're going to try and pick up the puck. Oh, we take a tripping call. Trying to get too excited here. We're hunting for that 50th goal. Let's hope that doesn't make... Hopefully the team is able to kill us off and we don't make our team pay for that one. 17-16 left. The Leafs do kill it though, and we're going to get back out, and coach wants us off the ice immediately. We will oblige here. 17 minutes left. The Leafs hang on. They might be able to clinch a playoff spot off of this game. I'm not sure exactly. I think a couple things would have to go their way, but it's possible. Fabry. Up to Ghost of Spare. Ghost of Spare over to Sider. Sider finds Rasmussen. Rasmussen's shot blocked. We're going to get it up to Yarncrow here. Yarncrow walks in. Yarncrow dekes a little bit. And he sends it back to us here at the point. We're going to take a shot that's stopped by Reimer. And Reimer will cover that up. No, he doesn't. He throws it out to Sider. Now Rasmussen over to Sprong. Sprong has a chance here on the sidewall. He finds Ghost of Spare walking in. Tavares picks up the rebound. And now it's our chance again. Sider's going to keep us wide. And he knocks us off the puck, actually. Fabry picks it up now. And we're able to knock him down. Now Bertuzzi finds us. We're going to try and send it out front of the Yarncrow. Our pass is horrible. Reimer's able to cover it. The rebound was there. And we're going to get off the ice. So a good opportunity for us to pass it out front for Yarncrow would have been our 100th point of the season. But it's a bit weak. Now 13:23 left. A 4-1 lead still for the Leafs. Coach wants to talk to us here. He wants us to protect the lead. That seems fair. Matthews on the draw. He wins it back to ourselves here. We're going to walk the blue line. Riley throws a bit of a pick for us to stop us from getting attacked. Oh, the shot takes a weird bounce. What a weird way for it to happen. But that is our 50th goal in the season. It's the first time ever in the NHL that a defenseman has scored 50 goals in a season. And it belongs to us. Now, apparently we got an assist earlier on. So that's 101 points, 50 goals, 51 assists on the season. What a strong season from us here. Takes a weird bounce off of whoever number 41 is. It might be Dylan Sprung out front. And the Leafs have a 5-1 lead. It's Ghost of Spare, sorry. And we will walk away with the game puck after this one. Our 50th career goal in our first season. Most goals by a rookie in a long time, I'm pretty sure. Coach is going to be fired up about this. Impressive snapshot. He's actually pretty tame. Coach is dumb. Coach is dense. But we'll take it. Puts us up to 101 points. We're actually tied with Nylander and Marner for second in the league. How about that? And Matthews on the draw again. He loses it. Ghost of Spare picks it up. Over to Klim Kostin. We're able to knock him down. And we're going to lose the puck, though. Ghost of Spare picks it up. Over to Fisher. Bertuzzi. He fed it up the wing, but we were knocked off the puck by Seider. Fisher now. Over to Klim Kostin. Kostin. Over to Seider. Fisher. Loses control of the puck. Bertuzzi. Over to Riley. Klim Kostin out front to Veleno. And it's stopped by Samsonov. Samsonov making a couple of big saves. Another one. And it's a 5-1 lead still with 12:40 left. Samsonov had to be strong, though, there on that shift. What does Coach want to yap about now? He's going to make us do another challenge to protect the lead. Seems like a good idea. Yap, 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 Coach. Sounds good. So Tavares here on the draw. Wins it back over to Domi. Domi finds Riley. Riley over to Tavares. Tavares skates in. We're going to get back with it now. And our shot just going to go right on the net. It was out there for a rebound for a second. Yarncroft's not able to pick it up. We're getting off for a line change, though. 12:20 left. Down to less than 11 minutes left with a 5-1 lead here for the Leafs. Matthews in the corner. Tries to take a weak angle shot, but it's stopped by Reimer. Now Fabry. Over to Ghost of Spare. We're poking away, but it actually goes right out front to Fabry. Fabry shot. We're able to block that there and kind of bail out Samsonov after, well, bail out ourselves, really. Riley walks in, gets stuck on the corner on the wall, though. And Matthews will kick it down into the corner. Seider gets over to Fabry, and they're going to get it up. Sprung gets knocked off the puck by Riley. Bertuzzi finds us here. We've got a chance to break in. Can we make it 51 on the season? We don't. It's poked away by James Reimer. Dylan Sprung walking in now. Sprung, he waited forever on that shot. Then Samsonov was waiting him out and was able to make the save. My nose is really itchy right now, gamers. I don't know why. Ugh. Samsonov now up to 37 wins on the season. Good enough for 7th in the league. So he's really been carrying this team this year. Gonna get back out there on a power play for the Leafs. Matthews on the draw. Gets tied up, but Tavares comes and picks it up. Now Hall's going to skate it out, though. Justin Hall going to dump it in here on the penalty kill for the Detroit Red Wings. We'll pick it up. We're going to get it up to John Tavares. Tavares. He drops it off for ourselves. Our shot almost blocked by Matthews, who jumps over it. Stopped by Reimer. Fisher finds Veleno walking in on shorthanded. The Red Wings trying to make something happen. We're able to pick it off, though, and now we're going to skate up. We got lots of space. We also have Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner can't quite get to it. Mata is going to be able to pick that off. Man, my nose is really itchy. I don't have a runny nose or anything. It's just like, it tickles right at the edge of it. I don't know what's going on there. Justin Hall walks in. And Samsonov's able to cover that up. 2 games left in the season. One against Florida, that's the big one. And then one against Tampa as well. Coach took us off for very little time, it seems. I believe the power play is just coming to a close right now. Matthews. At the point, our shot goes wide after hitting a leg out front. Matthews behind the net. Ooh. Right idea, but Rasmussen picks it off. Oh, and now the Red Wings have a 2-on-1 here. Short-handed. Samsonov makes the first save, makes the second. He's getting knocked around. Now McCabe's going to skate it out. And he loses control of it. Now we're going to get back here. And we're going to find Matthews up on the wing. Matthews has some open ice to work with. He dekes into some closed space, but he finds Marner. Marner with a big save. Leafs out shooting the Red Wings 41-28, so they've really taken it to the President's Trophy winning Red Wings. I'm pretty sure they're going to win the President's Trophy. But, you know, maybe the Red Wings are resting their guys a little bit before the playoffs. Maybe they're taking it a bit easy. Maybe this is why we're able to go in so... able to dominate as much as we are right now. Fabry at the Rasmussen. Wallman knocked off the puck. Rasmussen now dumps it in. We're able to knock him off the puck as well. And we're going into the bench for a line change, apparently. So 6 minutes left now. A 4-goal lead for the Leafs. 5 minutes left. Matthews on the draw here against Dylan Larkin. Larkin wins it. Wallman now finds Kane. Kane over to the Brinkett. You know, this is a team that if we do end up winning a round in the playoffs, this would be something that we'd likely see. So it's a team that we would have to go through. So it's important for us to try and figure out everything we can about them here in this game. 4.5 minutes left. Another stop by Reimer. We got knocked down there pretty big in the center ice area. Matthews on the offensive zone draw. Once again against Dylan Larkin. Gets tied up. Marta comes in to pick it up, but Wallman will skate away with it. Patrick Kane up to Dylan Larkin. Over the blue line. Ooh, we don't get that hit the way we wanted to. We're going to have Samsonov to pass it out. He does, obliged. And now we have some open ice here. Can we get around the outside of Wallman? Not quite. We're going to get back. Skate to the center of the ice. Oh, our shot is poked away before we really get a chance to pull the trigger. And now it's going right back into the Red Wings end. We're going to ask for a line change here. 4 minutes left. There's a sim goal here. It's for the Leafs. Mitch Marner makes it 6-1 now. 3 minutes left. Fisher. Up to Costin. Costin. Over the blue line. We're able to poke it away. Camp picks it up now. He gets hit off the puck. We're going to try and break it in. Not quite able to. Goes behind the net. And Matta will pick it up. We're going to get on the forecheck here. And we're going to pick it up now. Now Camp at the point. Finds Riley. Riley back to Nyes. Nyes shot blocked. But Gregor out front. Gregor with another chance. And Reimer has to stand tall there. 2.5 minutes left. Mitch Marner once again leaps us in points up to 102. Camp on the draw. Loses it. And the Red Wings will skate it out here. Hall over to Matta. Matta tries to find Costin breaking in. But Riley picks it off. Riley up to ourselves here. We're going to find Nyes here on the wing. Nyes is going to dump it in. We're going to get in here on the forecheck against Justin Hall. Throwing the body. But he's going to be able to get it out. 2 minutes left here. Coach wants a line change, but we're just going to make sure that we can make some defensive plays here if needed. Matta with a chance. Samsonov almost covers it up, and now he will. Oh, but then he calls it out. And we're going to get it over to Hannafin, and now it's time to get off the ice. Hannafin walks in off of that pass. The opportunity's there. Stopped by Reimer. And that will do it for game number 1 here. Let's head to Florida and see if we can lock down a playoff position. All right, before we hop into our game against Florida, we've actually locked down a playoff spot. So what we're going to do here is we're actually just going to sim these next two games. There's no point in us really wasting time, potentially risking us getting injured again. So we're just going to simulate these next two games. It'll be up to the team if we can maybe hop Boston for home ice advantage. Let's see what happens here. We're also going to hope that none of our other teammates get injured. So let's see here. First period, 3-0 for the Panthers, but then we come back, make it 5-3. The game's going to end 6-4. Nylander's back on the ice, so that's great. Nylander has returned here late in the season. We'll sim to the final game of the season now. We're going to skip the James Cebulski show because that's really annoying. Let's hop into our final game against Tampa. Down 2-1, we get another goal, our 52nd goal of the season. Tavares and Marner make it 3-3. And we're going to overtime. Should we hop into Sure, let's hop into overtime here. Let's see if we can win an overtime game. We won an overtime game in the first game of the season. Haven't won one since. Can we win one in the last game of the season? That would be funny. All right, here we are for overtime, the final game of the season against the Tampa Bay Lightning. This could be for home ice advantage. We're not exactly sure where we stand. We're point off the puck while in net right now, I guess. They also try not to risk an injury to Samsonov. Marner gets it up on the wing to ourselves here. We're going to try and break in, but Kucherov pokes it off of us. Now Hedman with it. Hedman over the red line. He's walking in. He's got both Matthews and Marner trailing. We're going to poke it off of him. Point shot goes wide. And now we're going to skate through. We're faster than Hedman. We have Marner up front. We send it over to Marner, and there we go. We got a point in this one. And a goal, I think. We got an assist and a goal. And we were able to win an overtime game for the first time since game 1 of the season. Now let's head back to the main menu here. Let's wrap up the season and preview the playoffs. All right, here we are now. Our playoff matchup is set. We are on the road against the Bruins. We were not able to get home ice advantage, so the Bruins will have games 1 and games 2 at TD Garden here. Games 1 and 2, at TD Garden. And then also game 5 and game 7. So we're going to have to win at least one in Boston. We'll see if we can do it. Let's wrap up the regular season, though, here. Let's go to our Stats Central. The Leafs did finish 3rd in the Atlantic Division, so we're not going to have to worry about that. But we are going to finish the season with 40... Ooh, that's Nylander. Sorry. We're going to finish the season with 51 goals, 52 assists for 103 points. A really good rookie season. Matthews led the way, though. Marner and Nylander also in front of us on rookie skaters. Go to the entire league. We're going to blow away the competition here. Connor Bedard did put up a great effort, but we should definitely get the Calder Trophy here. I guess he did. If he had played the full 82 games, he might have beaten us, but I think we did strong enough in our full 82 game performance to assume that we would be the best rookie. And then in defense, once again, we're also quite a ways ahead of any other defenseman, so we should for sure win the James Norris Memorial Trophy. The Rocket Richard, I believe, is going to go to Austin Matthews. Let's just double check that. Yeah, Rocket Richard goes to Matthews. We're second with 51 goals. Let's go ahead and now look at the playoff tree. So the playoff tree here on the West, you have Dallas versus the Predators, Colorado versus Anaheim. Anaheim making the playoffs. That's a shock. Edmonton versus San Jose. What the hell is happening in the West? That's Anaheim and San Jose have made it, and then Vegas versus Vancouver. In the East, you have Columbus making it, another team that really shouldn't make the playoffs. Columbus versus Carolina, the Islanders versus the Devils, the Bruins versus the Leafs, and the Red Wings versus the Capitals. So the Bruins versus the Leafs is the only Canadian. The Leafs are the only Canadian team to make it into the Eastern Conference playoffs. And if we do win, we're gonna have to play the Red Wings, like we speculate, because the Red Wings should be able to handle the Washington Capitals. Now the sucky thing about this is we cannot look at the lines and be a pro. We can't look at the lines of other teams. What we can do is look at who is on the Bruins. So let's go take a look here. But we can't figure out who's playing where. So the Bruins, they have David Pastrnak, who is a 95 overall. Hold on, let's look at their defense core here first. Actually, we'll go goalies first. Goalies, they have Allmark, who is a 90 overall. Then they have Swayman, who's an 88. So whoever they put in that's going to be good. They also have Michael DiPietro apparently up here right now. Good for him. Defenseman. This is where the real challenge is for us, at least. We are going up against these guys. So McAvoy, 92 overall. Hampus Lindholm, 87 overall. It's probably their top line. And they have Grzelcyk, Kevin Shattenhurst, Brandon Carlo, and Derek Forbort. Those are their 6 defensemen, all solid defensemen. But the Leafs did upgrade their defense core as well, so that's going to help. Then we go to forwards here. Pasternak, Marchand, Zaka, JVR, Jake DeBrusk, Poitras, Morgan Geekie, Dominic Kubalik, Charlie Coyle, Danton Heinen, Corey Perry, who's injured right now, Trent Frederick, Jesper Boquist, Milan Lucic, Jacob Lacko, and that's it. So they haven't really picked up anybody at the trade deadline from what I'm seeing here. Looks like it's maybe Kubalik would be the only pickup there. I think, yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure Kubalik was a trade deadline pickup. He was from Ottawa, a trade deadline pickup. But honestly, the offensive depth, I think the Leafs have the advantage. The defense is pretty equal, but the goaltending is really where the Bruins are going to have the upper hand on us. So we're going to have to find a way to beat Swayman and Ullmark and also keep the puck out of our net. Let's also look at our lines, make sure no one is hurt. So our line's going into the playoffs. McCabe is still up here. Did Nylander get hurt again in the last game of the season? Oh boy. He did. So William Nylander, hurt in the last game of the season. Coach brought him back too early. Oh boy. So we're without William Nylander to start the playoffs here. That's going to hurt a lot. Leafs are going to have to work around that. That kind of evens out the playing field when it comes to the offensive depth, in my opinion. So it's going to be a tough series here. We'll see you guys in the next episode for it. What we're going to do is we'll probably play the first 3 games of the series, and then we'll go from there. It might be like games 4 and games 5, or maybe we'll do 4, 5, 6, and then if we have to play a game 7, we'll play like the full game 7 in one episode instead of just the third period. We'll see how that all plays out. It'll kind of be a play-by-ear thing. But if you enjoyed this episode and you're happy that we've made the playoffs, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and tell me how far do you think we're going to go? Is it going to be another first-round loss to the Bruins, or will the Leafs finally slay their demons against the Boston Bruins? If you really enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the links in the description where you'll find both my Twitch, my TikTok, and also our community Discord where you can chat to meet other members of the community. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for round 1.